Hey guys, what's up? Riley here. So today I'm going to be taking these HEMI badges off of my 2014 Dodge Charger and replacing them with these right here. So they're all black and red. So I'm going to go through that process and show how I do that, and then show the process of putting the new ones on. So let's just get started.
All right, so the first step would be cleaning the area that you're going to be working with. Make sure it's really clean. Second step, get some blue painter's tape and apply it to the very top of the HEMI badge that's already on the car. This is going to serve as your border and your kind of outline for where you're going to put the next emblem in place of this one. Third step, heat up the surface of the emblem and the paint surface. You can use a heat gun, hair dryer, whatever works for you. Just make it where it's pretty warm to the touch, not burning hot. You don't want to screw up your paint and do something stupid, but just make it where it's pretty warm. Next, I've grabbed some fishing line. You can try to use dental floss. I tried, didn't really work for me, so I grabbed some fishing line, and I had the best results with that. So you wiggle it back and forth. Yeah, try to use long motions, and if it's too hard to get through the badge, then I would heat it up more, and you're kind of the judge of that. This one was kind of weird. It was still sticking to the fender itself, so I took some maneuvering with my fingers to get off, but it came off pretty easy. So now you're stuck with basically the entire double-sided tape that was on there. So to get that off, you heat that up to make it easier to work with. It loosens up the adhesiveness of it, and then you kind of roll it backwards. And this process kind of takes a while. It's pretty annoying, but I mean, if you want to do this, you got to do it right. So really take your time, and it does come off. Don't panic and be like, well, this sucks. Guess I'm stuck with this stuff on there. But like I said, if you have trouble getting it off, just keep heating it up and rolling it back, and it will eventually come off without a problem. So once you get that first layer, the main majority of that tape off, you're still left with the existing residue. And to get that off, you are going to use some Goo Gone. This is Goo Gone Automotive. Picked it up at O'Reilly's for like $2 or something. Grab a microfiber towel, and you're going to want to throw this towel away after you get done using this. This is like your work towel. Get the Goo Gone on there. Don't start scraping away. Just kind of lightly press and go over it. What you're basically trying to do is saturate where that double-sided tape is, because Goo Gone doesn't work instantly. It takes a couple, 30 seconds or whatever for it to start working and breaking down those particles. I also tried some rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol is pretty terrible for your paint and car and whatnot. Eats right through your clear coat, so be very careful when you're using that. Once again, I'm not pressing very hard, but I believe that it did help me in this case of getting this off, because that stuff is pretty stubborn. So once again, this is optional. It's your call, but this process will take you this whole entire thing took me 30 minutes to do, and that was a good majority of it, trying to get this adhesiveness off. So you just keep going back and forth with the Goo Gone. You can use your fingernail, your finger, whatever you can really think of or have available to you to help you with this process. But like I said, this is the most annoying process of the whole thing. But really take your time and don't scratch your paint, and be nice to your car. Next step, I grabbed a bottle full of water and car wash soap. It's just good to have one of those around. You spray that on there and clean it off. It's good to have a clean working surface when you're going to put the new emblem on, and it's also nice to get the rest of that residue off and really make sure nothing is stuck on there. This is water in a bottle. Spray the water on there, and just, once again, just ensuring you have a really clean surface to work with before you put this new emblem on. So to put this new emblem on, you are going to grab your hairdryer or heat gun, whatever you used before, and you are actually going to heat up the surface of the paint. The adhesion will be better, and it'll be better for long term. So just heat it up just a little bit, not too much. Also heat up the emblem just a little bit, not too much. Peel back the little sticky, non-sticky stuff off the emblem and line it up. If you were smart, you would measure this and get it exactly where you wanted it, but I'm pretty good at eyeballing. So you line up the top of the HEMI to the bottom of the painter's tape and put the top part on the paint first and then work your way kind of to the bottom. Press firmly on there for about 30 seconds and just go over every square inch of that emblem, making sure it's firmly on there. And I mean, that thing's not going anywhere. That stuff it's pretty sticky, stuck on there stuff. Say that fast. Now you're gonna pull off the painter's tape and sit back and just admire your work. And I really like the way these turned out. I have red brake calipers on my car, so the 5.7 liter in red complements those nicely, and I just think it looks pretty good. And yeah, so there I am, and now this is the part where you would grab, your favorite wax or sealant or whatever you prefer. I just grabbed some spray wax. This is gonna protect this area that's been messed with, like Goo Gone and all that stuff. So, just wax that area, and excuse my filthy car, but yeah, just wax that area, and you're good to go. So thanks, guys. Hope this helps, and good luck.